Hello and welcome back to part 2 of the video on our how we got married and how I moved from the US to UK and more about us in this story. So in part 1 we finished on Tushar came to see me in Grand Junction and our New Year's curse, and then our now you talk about how our
So we decided to get engaged in March, second March.
and that is
Third
when we
March, second
started
March, second
dating
March.
also.
Oh yeah, around March only we started dating. So we got engaged. Well, decided to get engaged on 2nd March. I flew in like 2 weeks before or I guess 2 weeks before the engagement, and a week before the engagement you flew in, and we went, like, we started shopping. We went on a shopping spree, got our outfits, which was also, well, for me it was very smooth process, but for you it was a bit chaotic. Like, it took like 2-3 days to pick an outfit.
Which is quick from the bride standards, I'll say. Like
Mhm.
people like start shopping 3 months, like just start scanning for stuff 3 months before. But the jewelry that you got me, like we got that like 3-4 months ago, right? Your mom and dad started scouting for it, like
Yeah.
So when we were in Grand Junction, Tushar and me went to Denver, and
That we forgot. Yeah, continue. Sorry.
so we went, and then I wanted a specific cut, and I knew like I wanted the halo band and all of that. I did my research, and Tushar I think had plans for a proposal and stuff also, but we couldn't do
Yes.
that because of course we were sick and we didn't have the ring at that
Yeah.
time ready to do all of that. But Tushar got me the ring. Then I placed the order. The ring got delivered to my place, and then for Tushar's ring, Tushar, I think we went to I went to the same
Same place,
jeweler.
yeah, same place.
And then ordered his ring, flew back, and honestly, like for our engagement, I think you in your like community they do like a small thing, right?
Yes, it's well, most of the events are closed, like private-ish. Like, only close family members are there. We don't do like fancy. Well, there's a stage and all, which I think is fine, but like the 10, 15, or 20 people from one side of the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was, and like the coordination, like both of us, like you are in the UK, I was in the US, our parents are in India where the engagement was. Like the logistics were like,
Well, we didn't do anything, honestly. Our parents did amazing job. They were running around making
they
sure
did
things
the
were on time.
99% of the work, like four of them.
Yeah, I mean, I think 100%, honestly. We just did.
We just
We
did the
did.
part
We
of
just
show
showed up.
up.
We just showed up. That's it.
Yeah, and it was really nice. Like everything they did, like looking back, I have no complaints. Like they did such an amazing job. Like I know other brides and groom. Like I saw my sis when she was getting engaged. She got engaged and she got married. Like people were running around, and I was like, oh my god, I never faced that struggle because both of our parents, you know, handled everything very seamlessly.
Yeah.
So in our case, like our journey was very smooth. I feel like from like telling like some people, like I hear stories on Instagram and stuff that like their parents do not agree for years, and then they have to convince and stuff. Like nothing like that. Are like we just came and then got our stuff and everything went smooth, and that's how I knew it was meant to be because there were signs from the universe that this is meant to be for me. And so we got engaged. Tushar flew back to the UK, and now the real drama starts.
Well, I had some hiccups or hurdles even getting back. So
Not from engagement, no?
No, even during engagement. So my visa was expiring on 9th March, and I flew back on 3rd or 4th March. So on Indian airport and UK airport, they like stopped. Well, actually, for first time, like during engagement, they just stopped me on Indian, like Mumbai airport, saying that, oh, it's just expiring in like less than a week. Why are you going back? I had my contract and all, but I just didn't have the renewed visa. So they stopped me there for half an hour. They made me go to a different office. They, like from the counter, they took me to an office. They looked at the visa, but after like 10-15 minutes, they were like, "Fine, you can go." When I landed here, they didn't like bother at all. They were like, "Just get in." So I had an old passport and the new passport, and my work visa was on the old passport. So only thing that lady said was, make sure you have it on your new passport now. Like, cool. And I was in. Then for the wedding, so we got married in June, first week of June, and I flew in I think 2 weeks before that.
Wait.
What's the
No, so okay, we are gonna talk about the wedding drama now. So we were supposed to get married in Madhya Pradesh.
Okay, yeah. Because of so we decided that we're gonna get married in June, and we're gonna do it in Madhya Pradesh, like my hometown, close to my hometown. And we had booked the venue, had the decorator, and everything was set. And my job situation was kind of messy. So my old job was ending on 9th June, and I had found a new job which was starting from 10th June. But again, I did not have the visa because I knew I was flying to India to get married, and it takes around like 6 to 8 weeks to get it processed, and I knew I wouldn't have that enough time to like get a new visa before I get married. So I decided I'll just fly in and I'll leave like couple of days before my visa expires. So I said, okay, I'll fly out like 6th June, let's say. But it was not working out because we had a reception planned in Mumbai, which was supposed to happen on 6th, I think, as well.
I think it was supposed to happen on 7th or 8th or something.
Yeah, let's say 7th. And I asked my workplace that can I like get into the country like a day before, 2 days before. And they were like, it's a risky business. If you can come a bit before, it's better, like just to avoid any issues. So my parents made the call, or both our parents, I think, made the call.
But it was your dad's idea that we should have the wedding in Mumbai, and
I think it was my mom who said, like it's getting too complicated. Why not let's just do it in Mumbai? And my dad was like, fine, let's do that.
Which is a very good idea.
Parents, and your parents had like network and everything that like made it possible as well. So then we moved the venue from Madhya Pradesh to Navi Mumbai.
Mm-hmm. And the thing was, my relatives booked their not flight tickets, but some of we were gonna go by train.
Yeah, both of our guests had like planned trips.
And the change happened really close, and like some of my relatives are like, why this sudden change in the venue? And like I tried explaining it to there's a visa issue, but it's just difficult for people to understand, and I get that. But it was like we decided on one venue, everything was set, and then all of a sudden, and then it was like we didn't even care about who that guy, the person we rented, he was like not willing to refund us
the venue guy.
Yeah, like it was a lot of drama, honestly, but it worked out for the best. My father and Tushar both wanted the wedding to happen in Navi Mumbai, and we did my haldi and stuff like in Navi Mumbai only, but it was, I was more concerned and the wedding and the reception was on the same day, and my wedding was in the evening, but everything like worked out really smoothly.
Yeah.
And there was, like, because of a sudden last minute changes, we didn't even get, like, some of the venues that we were like, oh, we'll do it here or there. Some we didn't even get those venues, and I was little skeptical. But then whatever happened, like, I feel it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Our situation wasn't like we didn't have much time to like plan and do stuff.
And it was not that we were in a rush to get married, but for me, it is just easier. Like, it's just easier to have that piece of document, get a visa, and then it's easier to meet. I can work here without any restriction. And Tushar, the job that Tushar found was like at the perfect time. So it was like, even when we got engaged, like, I was very happy we were engaged, but there was a lot of like,
Yeah, in the background things were not like, personal life was fine, but like professional life was, at least for me, wasn't sorted yet.
I mean, it was kind of stressful, and I could see that on your face also, that things like, at our wedding, I feel we were like, oh my god, like, it is the best day of our life. It was like that. But on our engagement day, we were engaged, but there was a little bit, I don't want to say anxiety, but we were like, oh my god, worried that hopefully things turn out the way we planned, and they did. And but we got married. We just spent like 48 hours with each other.
Yes, I think so. I flew back on 7th evening, so yeah, more than 48, but yeah.
Yeah, we just got married, did our Satyanarayan Puja, and then Tushar immediately the next day, we attended another puja.
Yeah, so like we got married, we did Satyanarayan Puja, then we had another day together, and then uske agle then next day, so like third day of post getting married,
Yeah,
I flew back.
Tushar flew back to the UK, and immediately after he flew back, I think after
2 days, I think you flew back,
No,
9th or 10th.
no, after 12 hours only. Like, you flew in the morning, I flew in the night.
Oh, same day, okay.
Yeah, I flew back the same day to the US, like, joined my job, and then since Tushar's visa and his job was sorted, and I just then announced at my workplace that I am going.
Leave it.
Tata, it was a really nice place to work, honestly. They made me feel like home. The only thing missing there was Tushar. Apart from that, everything was really good, but my priority, it was not because I got married. My priority since I came into a relationship was being with Tushar and spending time with him. And maybe it's not the best decision for my career to have a gap on my resume, but
It's fine.
I mean, it's fine, but I mean, I know some women are like, no matter what, I'm not gonna, like, I mean, for me, work is a part of life. I'm like, my life is not for work. I mean, you can't say the same thing because the society for men is different. But I wanted to be with Tushar, so we just made the decision to be together. So I filed for my UK visa from US. Went to.
No, I'm just thinking timeline. Let's go ahead, continue.
So we got married on June 4th, 2025.
Yeah, and then in July. Oh yeah, like you flew back and then you applied instantly, right?
I applied I verbally just confirmed at my workplace that I'm going to be leaving, and then I started my process and gave them the written notice that this is going to be my last day, and my lease was also ending, so I was not losing on any deposit. I just booked my flight on the day my lease ended. I left all my furniture, but I got most of my stuff. And when Tushar was coming to see me back and forth,
I took like lot of stuff actually.
So Tushar already had, I said, 40% of my stuff.
Yeah, at least 4 boxes worth. Because when I moved from my old place to this place, I started started putting stuff in boxes, and I was like, how do I like have this much stuff? And then I look at the boxes, like 4 boxes have Shreya written on them. Like,
now it makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, so like a lot of my things I just sent already with Tushar, because in our head we all knew that we are going to
Yeah.
settle here. But so I got my visa, gave my written notice. It was a bittersweet moment for me leaving Grand Junction
Mhm.
because Tushar also, like, I don't want to speak for you, but he,
I liked it.
yeah, it was like a small town. It was not a big city, but really nice people and good weather, and it was a great place to be
It
honest.
was like Radiator Springs if you have seen Cars.
Yeah, like
Like old American town, everybody is like, nobody's in a rush,
mhm.
and you know pretty much everyone in town ish.
Yeah.
Like you can run into familiar faces.
And nobody was like, rude, or like in cities, like people is everybody's in a rush, so nobody has time to be nice. Like I would run into people from my work and
Like chat with them for an hour.
yeah, and then I'd be like, and then sometimes I would call, I'd be like, why? Like I'd be like, oh, I ran into someone, I was talking to them for like 45 minutes. So it was a good place to be, but I wanted to be with my husband. So none of that matters. And then I flew back. Tushar came to get me at the airport, and that was it. Like we were together, and we are together in this for life.
Yes.
It's a lifelong contract, and for
Seven.
seven more lives. Do you feel we've known each other before in a lifetime? Like we were together.
I think so. You say we don't, but I think we have.
Tushar feels he's been married. So in Hindu tradition, we believe we are like you're together for seven lifetimes. So you feel is the second or third. But you've known me.
Yeah.
I feel I've met your soul for the first time, because
Okay.
yeah. But anyways,
That's for a different video. That
That's for a
discussion is for a different video.
video. But after I met Tushar, my personality, like I already had these positive traits in me, but after I met Tushar, all of it like enhanced. Like even though on days I feel cranky or something, I see Tushar and I'm like, okay, like I don't need to worry about things. And I feel everybody deserves a partner that they can depend on, like close their eyes and just depend on. Like, and for me, I'm lucky that I found that partner. It's never for like the biggest reason why I took this decision of quitting my job and moving here and being dependent on Tushar is because I have that much faith in him that that no matter what, I no matter what situation we are in, he is going to take care of me. And I think my father also sees that in you. Like he said that to my mom that I made the right decision. Like he saw you, he met you, and like he heard about you, and then like guys see, oh, is this fit for my daughter or not? And even my dad felt that he is the right man for me. And
Good to know.
yeah. Do you want to say something about us, or like what ticks did I mark on your checklist for a partner? Like I said some things in my checklist, like
Couple of things, like because I'm very introvert, so like somebody who can bring the extrovert, like make me talk as well, which you do. Makes my inner child happy, which you do. Passionate, which you are, and I wanted someone who's like knows what they want, attractive, pretty, yeah, you checked off a lot of things.
yeah. And every day we spend, it's like hanging out with your friends. Sometimes like the small things, I feel more than the big gestures, like having a grand proposal or like bringing like a big bouquet of flowers, or like more than that, for me small gestures really
Continue. Small gestures.
Small gestures are really important to me in a relationship, and we complete each other. We complement each other's personality well, and I like hanging out with you. We should start playing pickleball, Tushar.
It's gonna be tough to find, but we can try.
Yeah,
we can play table tennis.
Yeah, when I was living in Cambridge, we would do so much. We used to play table tennis together, and oh my god.
Yeah, we would go for that table tennis thing almost.
Every
weekend is, I think, the idea.
I'll tell you what happened. We would go out every weekend. It came to a point where it was, and like the restaurants and stuff we would go to was like crazy. So I was like, okay, let's do something. So we would we would spend time with
Yeah, I know.
And then we found a table tennis court. Tushar bought us these TT rackets, and we started playing table tennis. So
we started doing activities which are not making us spend money a lot.
Yeah, another thing, Tushar never says no to me for anything. So that is why we ended up spending so much money. But then I was like, okay, we can't be like this, because we have some goals in our life. Like living lavishly is fine, but right now those goals need to be met. So we're like, okay, we are going to just do activities which don't require spending a lot of money, but what I wanted to say is doing small things, or like just gives me a lot of joy. So I'm glad I found the right partner. And that's it. You want to say something else, and I'll close out the video now.
Like, share, subscribe, and you'll get a new video very soon on what was the thing that we said? About the past life experience,
Yeah, comment down below if you want to know that about us. But
we'll try to pull in some horoscope cards and
tarot cards.
Tarot cards, and do voodoo magic.
Yeah. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like this video about our journey, where we talked about each other's, how we met, and drop down in the comments what you want to know about us more. And thank you for watching. Bye.